Well, I'm back on the trail just heading south of Trout Lake, and trail looks pretty good until you go up and try to see something of the sky. And yeah, weather's coming in, so I think I'm gonna find some place for shelter and get my poncho out, and hopefully it won't rain on me. But yeah, it's coming in pretty good, pretty quickly. Some more trail shots. But I was hiking along, looking at all this, and just at how great it all is. I happened to look down at the lake, and I'm gonna zoom in right now. Zoom in, and I just see two rocks. Those rocks are the size of cars. That's how clear the water is. Yeah, it's pretty awesome up here. Too bad my time's coming to an end. Anyway, time to go back down the trail. I've photographed a lot of this, videoed a bunch, but really is seeing the burn areas. This is not to sound all uppity and all, but it's the silent sentinels of heartache and pain. Just standing here. It's so sad. Anyway, but yeah, this is the depressing part of the hikes. You see all the damage that happened. That most of them didn't have to happen. Anyway, what a bummer. Coming up on Blue Lake, and you see all the wind coming up, and you see all the weather coming in. Yeah, I do believe I'm gonna have to get my tent set up pretty soon. I'll give myself maybe an hour. No, maybe not, maybe a half hour. Well, there's Mount Adams. Finally leaving it behind me. There's a valley, I don't know where it is, but it's south of Mount Adams. And I'm heading up on a more trail. If I keep going this direction, I'm gonna end up in Cascade Locks in 2 days. I only got 45 miles to go. It's pretty nice. Now that the wind and rain and the nasty cold is gone. Finally, a picture of Mount Hood. I could go south of that, believe it or not. Way down that direction. Got all that mountain, all those valleys to go through. Yeehaw! Walking down the trail sometimes, it gets downright eerie. Not a sound, not a breath of air, nothing. All you're hearing is me and my footsteps. Look at those ferns everywhere, moss-covered trees. Absolute silence. And you get that feeling that you got two eyes looking right at you, and you can't find them. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. At least it's sunnier now, but gives you an idea of just how steep this stuff is. And looking down, it's almost straight down. Still got about 800 feet to go before I get to the bottom, and it's walking along a dirt path right alongside the mountain. Look at the size of this tree that they had cut in half. Just huge. It's 3 feet in diameter. Yeah. Finally get down to the bottom. Supposed to be at 883 feet above sea level. Went down about 2,300 feet, I think. Something like that. This is the Panther Creek. Looks more river-like to me. Looks pretty cool. If I had more time, I'd go wade and playing in the water. I got 5 more miles to go. Some bridges just look cool before you even get on them. This thing's really old. You got little bits and pieces falling off it, but this is a cool bridge. Going over a river. It'd be pretty cool. I don't know how many fish are in there. Yeah. Not the most stable video, but kind of shows you what's going on. Back in the woods. You come up, you see a no trespassing sign. That's obvious that this is all private land. The trail goes through private land. You try not to bother any of the private property of the people that live here. It's mandated they got to keep the trail. It's not mandated they have to be happy about it, but try to keep the best image going. Be as cordial as possible, leave no trace. And you see the person's house literally through these trees. And I suppose if you, I don't know if you can see with the video. I'll go back up here. Yeah, there's too many trees in the way. Yeah. You never know what you find, like in the PCT. That's a teepee. Go figure. Why? Don't know. It's even got power to it. That's a little odd. Hi, this is Swiss Miss from Switzerland. And she got her trail name because she likes cocoa. Anyway, she made me a morning text. And it says, "Good morning." Made my day after the big huge thunderstorm we had last night. It was cool. Makes me smile. Hike along. You gotta be really careful. You gotta look for sign. You gotta look for those trail signs all the time so you don't get lost. Keep hiking up. Hiking along, make sure that you don't miss the signs to be able to tell you where to go. Oh, I'm at Rock Creek. Nice old bridge go across, thank goodness. But if all goes well, this is the last big uphill of my 2019 PCT effort. It's going to be the last, I think it's 1,800 feet up to the top. And then everything else is downhills. or a little bit on the flats, but the last big one I gotta go is here. Kind of bittersweet. Glad it's the last one. Kind of sad it's the last one. Oh well, off I go. Sure know when you're getting back into civilization when you see dirt road parking lots. Oh well, continue on. Guess I'm gonna get that omelet sooner than I thought, maybe. If I guys know how to make it. A little eerie. Look at this, it's actually bright sunshine out. Getting into a gully, it looks like it's dusk. Well, maybe you can't see it, but boy is it dark. Drops 20 degrees. Oh, going uphill again, yeah. Camera's not catching just how eerie it is in here. Way down there, 25 feet. Going this way, and the gully spreads out. And it starts getting lighter, but I guess the light autocorrect or something's fixing it on the video because it's not showing. Every once in a while you get a slate field, rock field, we're gonna call it scree field from that guy up there. And go all the way down there. This one's not that big, but you gotta watch your footing. Remember the old cartoon Fern Gully? Well, I found it. Well, I see that. Tells you where we're going. Three Corner Rock Trail, Stebbing Creek Trail, Washougal River 10 miles trail. But I'm going that way. I have no idea. It's not too dark to have just moss and stuff growing. It's actually kind of pretty up here. I can get some sunlight sometimes. Some of this famous Washington sunshine. Yeah. It's about 40 degrees. Wet, foggy, almost rainy. Yeah. For me, about the most miserable kind of hiking conditions. Only good thing is I'm only 11 miles away from Cascade Locks. But it's 2,000 feet downhill in 11 miles. Over terrain and trail, just like that. It's gonna be a miserable hike. Okay, I've gone down about 200-300 feet, about a mile and a half. Walking along this trail looks really nice, right? Well, it's a little deceptive. It's got all these nice little bear grass tufts, you know, these things right here, right? All looks really nice except like it's 40 degrees and every one of these bear grass tufts has all kinds of water on it. So when you walk by, there's nothing you can do but get water all over your legs and your feet, and your socks get soaking wet, your sandals get soaking wet. That's 40 degrees, so your feet end up freezing, so you end up freezing even though you're hiking and trying to stay warm. So yeah, it looks pretty, but a little deceptive with all the grass. Oh well, that's what hikers do. That's as clear as it's been all day. Yeah, it looks like shit up there. Makes me wonder if I even want to try doing the Timberline to Cascade Locks run. Right now, no effing way. Been hiking down rocky trail like this for 25 miles. You've got to be kidding me. Coming down into Cascade Locks from Washington side, it's probably got to be the worst 25 miles of trail on the on the PCT. It's ridiculous. 25 miles of this stuff. That's it. You can't walk fast, you can't do nothing. You can twist your ankle, you slide on the rocks. That's all you ever do on these things. You gotta walk like every 6 inches. 6-inch steps. Glad I never have to do this trail, part of the trail again. It's always amazing how nice the trail is. I always knew the trailheads or where it gets to a populated intersection. It's just yeah, compared to the junk that was up top, the last 12 miles of the rock and rubble, tiptoeing through the rocks. Yeah, it's just amazing. Very first close-up glimpse of the Columbia River. A little bit of trail. What that means is that the Bridge of the Gods is coming up there shortly. That'd be nice. It's gonna be great going across that thing when I earned it. Bridge of the Gods. For me, it's one of the most profound parts of this hike. It's kind of earning the right to cross this bridge as a PCT hiker. It's pretty important. Hugely important. Exceedingly dangerous, as you can see, because there's no walkway. You just go to walk with the cars. Well, we'll find out. Oh, this is an important event for me. Not sure if I'm going to do the Mount Hood to Cascade Lock section, 50.4 miles. So this may be my end. But I don't think so. I think I might try the Mount Hood to Cascade Locks. But this is just it. It's all jumpy, all bouncy. I got to put the phone away because there's too many worrisome distractions. Look at that. My speed, I'm too slow to register. And then again, look at all that. Yeah, I'm putting my phone away again, because I got that to cross. And that is the Bridge of the Gods that I just walked over. It's incredible. It's kind of high above the water. And you look at it, and you're walking it through the grating, you see, it looks twice as high.